Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and in today's video we will take a look at what Samsung and Google brings us on the June security patch update. Now, I don't have this update just yet on the Galaxy S24 series, the S25 series, or the Z Fold 6, but Samsung has posted everything that will be a part of this update, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is a larger monthly update just because of a few factors down here below. Now, if you want to learn where you can read everything about that Samsung mobile security page on what is being updated on the back end of things, what you want to do is head inside of your About phone. Then you go to your software information, which is where you have this details. And then you go to the very bottom where it says Android security patch. So I tap on this. This is where I go to the very bottom. I go to read, and then I go to Samsung. Now, this is where we get to learn everything on the back end of things. This is stuff that you don't see on the front end of it. Sometimes there are correlations with some of these updates where you'll get a newer version of that Samsung or Google application. So soon I will cover whatever is coming with this update for the S24 and the S25 and the Z Fold 6 series, but I don't see it just yet. But at least we can see what is going on the back end. Now, this first portion of this page is everything from Google. So these are the Google patches and vulnerabilities and exposures that were patched. Now, for Google, there is none that is critical. When it comes down to high, there is 36 that are high, even though 5 of these are not correlating to Samsung phones. These would be going to, Motorola's or Pixels, more likely to Pixel devices. Now, this is where it comes into play where this is probably going to be a bigger than normal monthly update because there are several updates for the Samsung Semiconductor in terms of patches. Now, there are 10 semiconductor patches that is a part of this. A lot of times it's either 1, 2, or 3. That is why I think that this update will be a little bit larger. Now, as you scroll down, this is all the information from the Samsung side of things, and there is 19 Samsung vulnerabilities and exposures that have been patched and fixed. Now, up here, it lists out 10 of them that goes for the Samsung Semiconductor. But down here, there is 9 that is listed out. So that means that 10 of them are for semiconductor, and the 9 are the ones listed right here. So there's one for the library section for images of Samsung camera. You also have another one for the improper access control and audio service. There's another one for the Samsung Cloud for Galaxy Watch, which means maybe people can access the cloud from the watch, or at least the Galaxy Watch's cloud. You also have a theme manager one. Here's a screen capture for Galaxy Watch. You also have improper access control and fingerprint trustlet, which is pretty important there. Another one for fingerprint. And then down over here, another one for fingerprints. And then you also have an issue for Bluetooth. So what I'm trying to state here is that this one is a fairly important update when it comes down to the rest of what we can read for this portion down here of Samsung. And then the rest of them, which is 10, is being a part of semiconductor. So there's 19 Samsung vulnerabilities and exposures that are being fixed. And then there are 36 of them that is coming from Google, even though 5 is not applicable to Samsung phones. So instead of 36 on Samsung phones, there is 31 vulnerability and exposures updates. So hopefully, maybe if you've never seen this portion of my videos before, when I go down to my monthly updated videos, maybe you have learned something with this one. That's really why I wanted to shoot this, make a dedicated video. So this is just a really good way that you can learn for yourself what is happening on every single monthly update on the back end, because if you don't see any new version of Samsung applications and services, that is because the majority of that update is just coming from this portion here from Samsung and Google. Again, a lot of it is just being patches, but because 10 of them is the Samsung Semiconductor, I have a feeling that there is going to be a larger than normal update for the June update for Samsung phones. But hopefully you guys have appreciated this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.